everyone's wearing masks.
Get a little glimpse of the river right here. Here you can see under the highway with some restaurants. Check out the entrance on this place. Hello, how are you? God, these buildings are old. It blows my mind. Helmet area, 100%. You know, I thought all areas were helmet areas 100%. I'm gonna go in there and tell them I wanna look just like that. I wanna look exactly like that. Doing the dirty work. Doing the dirty work, these guys. Swadee Kap, what's the name of this market? Don't know. See, it's gonna be hard. What's the name of this market? Do you know the name? This market? No. Ah, okay, sorry.
I know the big.
It's okay. Koon Yim Market. Koon Yim. Koon Yim Market. Koon Yim Market. Koon Yim. Koon Yim?
Would you try that?
Koon Yim. Okay, Captain Kap. Koon Yim. What's this? What is that? Ah, okay. Ah, okay. $2 taco supremes. Oh, not today, Ben. Not today. The meteorological department. That word is so hard. Meteorological. Good day from Bangkok. I am once again in a less touristic area today. I'm in Bang Na. Actually right by the Bang Na BTS station. You can see quite a old school style of building already over here. And you can see there's not going to be any way for me to continue walking here. I'm going to have to get across to the other side. I should be up top here. Yeah, there's just no way to continue. It turns into a highway that's coming off. So we're going to turn back around. I am going to go on the other side. Get a little glimpse of the river right here. Just kind of get little random spots where you can kind of catch a glimpse of water in Bangkok, because it runs all through, you know, not like a straight area, so it's kind of all over the place. I noticed certain areas I stay, I happen to be, yeah, sort of by the river here. But I would like to do a boat tour on like over more by Icon Siam, over like across town, across Bangkok. I've never done like a boat tour, never took a boat in the Chao Phraya River, so that would be both fun for me, and that would be a good video too. I think instead of crossing over to the other side of the street, I should just stay on the skywalk. I mean, it looked like the skywalk continues for quite some time, so sometimes that's the best move, the easiest way to walk. As long as it keeps going for a while, it's definitely easier to walk on here than it is on the sidewalk. See more old buildings with advertisements that just look absolutely ancient. Like, I wonder how long ago was that put up, that it's that faded and just old school looking, that advertisement. I would love to know. You can see directly next to it they are building. I don't know if that's like renovating an old building or if that's going up fresh. Probably that's like a renovation. As you can tell, I know nothing about building, but yeah, so I would imagine that these are all going to be at some point soon enough renovated and like newer apartments, condos. Considering that you have these just in the distance, like just a matter of a couple steps away basically, this area seems to be up and coming, or further more and more up and coming, like Udon Suk, Bang Na, like the condo building that I'm staying in over by BTS Bearing. It's actually really, really nice. It's probably the best condo I've stayed maybe ever. Just like super well kept, and it's just really nice. I mean, there's two 7-Elevens nearby. It's just really convenient. So yeah, maybe sometimes the buildings in the heavy tourist areas get more beaten up. Maybe there's more Airbnbs, especially more short-term stays, and so I think naturally they tend to get beaten up a little more, or there's more issues. Maybe the staff is not as I don't know. They're dealing with a lot of people, tourists and stuff. So maybe these are some of the things that impact why it feels like a better stay, better atmosphere. The staff are better. It's cleaner. The facilities are all working better. You know, the gym is better, the sauna. You know, maybe you just get a little bit more for your money out in the distance when you're not so close to the action. And so, yeah, I don't know, but definitely a good stay by BTS Bering. So I would never hesitate to stay out there again. Yeah, nice spot, nice area. See, this condo building is literally attached to a shopping center, like has a McDonald's, you know, a couple restaurants, like a coffee place. It's literally like a little like shopping complex attached to the condo building. I mean, that's nice. That's pretty convenient. You often do see in Thailand the condo buildings have like shops attached or inside the building. So convenient. You can see under the highway with some restaurants, food. Not uncommon in Thailand to have restaurants and tables, little shops and food directly underneath the highways. I almost thought the end is just like a straight drop off, like a cliff. You know, since it's Thailand, I wouldn't put it past it, but no, there's just some steep stairs. I was like, is this just gonna drop off here? All right, so it looks like I can go down to the street from here. Wow, or I can continue such a long sky path. You know, I'm not exactly sure. I think to actually continue, I should probably go this way and maybe it will take me across the street. Not sure. Even looking at my maps, it's not super clear. No idea. What a crazy intersection over here, honestly. Just like so many different ways going onto so many different highways. So like you really can't tell how to cross this massive intersection. So it looks like I actually want to go up more and again onto another skywalk. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, see? Connects up here. Interesting. Crazy how they connected this city like that with such a crazy skywalk and like SkyTrain system. God, I actually would like to know like when that was built and how. It's an absolutely wild system, amazing system. You know, it would be amazing to have something like this in New York. I know I talk about New York a lot and throw comparisons, but it's because it's where I spent the most time and it's another major city. And so, yeah, it's nice to draw some comparisons to somewhere outside of Southeast Asia. But I like the transit system here better than in New York, to be honest. Much better. Check out these buildings. So cool. So different than what I'm used to seeing, you know? Right next to it, you got another old building. Then right on the other side, it's just so unique from building to building. I mean, so cool. We are finally going down, avoiding the wires, of course. Check out the entrance on this place. It's like gold, not quite gold, but like, I don't know, goldish, tannish doors. Pretty cool. That's different. Just walked down this soy to take a whiz real quick. It's gonna pop back to Sukhumvit. Saw some cool doors on when I was walking down. This one too, yeah. It's like a pretty like grand entrance, you know? Interesting. I really wonder what's exactly behind that. What is like in this place, you know? Is that residential? I feel like it looks like there's been a lot of residential places on this street that look very different. Like this place as well. Look at this. It's like almost like a, you know, privatized. Interesting. Really nice. Then these as well. It's like just above a coffee shop. Kind of modern. Above La Mesa Coffee, which also looks quite modern. Floor to ceiling windows. Yeah, you really get a mix. You get that hard contrast in Bangkok, especially as you go out further with just like new, renovated, contemporary, and then just directly next to it, You'll have some really old buildings or old architecture, old design style. I think it's amazing having that mix. I like, as much as I'm into contemporary design, I think if you're in a city that is their only focus, or in an area that's the only focus, it can become a little bit more dull or boring. It's not as interesting when it's the only thing. I think same with like really old buildings, old style stuff. I also like to have some modern, some contemporary, some minimalist design. I think, yeah, the mix is really cool in Bangkok. You really get that hard contrast in a lot of different areas, like just from one street to the next, or even on the same street, like you just saw. It could be from one building to the next. Talk about bicycles. I mean, this place really has them all. Huge bike shop. It's like more kids' bikes than anything. I guess that's their specialty, but so many bikes, Jesus Christ. Well, hopefully they have what you need if you're looking for a bike. If not, then you're not gonna find it. A lot of these Idio buildings, Idio Blue Cove, Sukhumvit. Yeah, I stayed in the Idio Mobi Sukhumvit next to the Onnut station, which was not bad. Had a smell coming from the bathroom. It's on the 6th floor. The view is okay. Overall, nice stay, nice building, good location, really good location, directly next to the Onnut station. But yeah, Idio, they have like a bunch of different ones along Sukhumvit, and they all look very modern and similar, I would say. We're at the Udam Suk BTS station now. Just gonna keep walking along Sukhumvit a little bit more. See if I see a good side street to go down. I'm just gonna pop down. You can see another Idio Mobi building already. Wonder how many they have. I mean, there's so many different ones at this point in different parts of Sukhumvit. I feel like they're all close to Sukhumvit, like very close. That's kind of like their thing. At least it seems like. I haven't ventured and like looked for other ones outside of Sukhumvit, but yeah, probably good spots to stay. I mean, I've seen them every time I was looking for condos. I've seen the names. I've always remembered Idio. But since there's so many, it's hard to like remember which ones had good reviews, which ones, like what reviews I actually saw. So this is one is Idio Mobi Sukhumvit 66. Now the one that I stayed on was actually further down this way. A few more stops, not too much further, but yeah, directly next to the Onnut station. This one, yeah, they all look similar enough, or yeah, I can't differentiate them, but a whole bunch of them. Check this out, a lot of different dishes here. Hello, how are you? Looks good. Not hungry for now, but that definitely caught my eye, and I smelled that walking by too. Some stewed pork. Move. I gotta remember to use the Thai words, the easy Thai words that I actually do know, especially when I'm in areas that's more Thai speaking. I should always use them. I just forget. Here we have the True Digital Park. Nothing too super interesting. The building looks pretty cool. You know, it's like a KFC, Lotus, Tops, couple things, you know, nothing crazy. 7-Elevens, little cafes. I don't know if it's also a residency there. I think a residence. I think it's more just like a mall, honestly. I'm gonna continue onward. Have the playroom, coffee, co-working, virtual office, meeting room. Interesting. Definitely stood out a little bit. You see a lot of dentists, I'll say that. A lot of little random dentist office. Obviously I don't know what that says. And fresh motorbikes. A lot of selection. For buy, I'd imagine. Not for rent, but Maybe you could rent them as well, I'm not sure. This looks kind of interesting over here. I don't believe it's private or anything like that. Just looks like there's like a little walkway along the water. It goes all the way. How far does it go? Interesting. See that nice, that murky green water. Interesting. So there's a whole path that just continues. That caught my eye. I know there's a lot of spots like that. You know, waterside, like walking paths and tons of, you know, apartments, houses along the water. Just haven't really explored much of that area. Much areas like that, I should say. Something I definitely noticed staying in a more local area and even an area with a lot more Chinese. That's pretty much what the mix is. It's Thai, Chinese, over by BTS Bering. Probably anywhere along that area somewhat is similar. Everyone's wearing masks. Like 90% of people or more, 95% of people are wearing a mask in any situation. So that's different to me. You know, I've not been in an area that is predominantly full of people in masks in a long time now, a very long time. So it just caught me off guard. It's mostly just like some younger people without masks, and yeah, the Westerners that are there, of course, are not wearing masks, but pretty much all the Chinese people and all the Thai people are wearing masks. Yeah, in my building, in the neighborhood, walking on the street, all of the workers, of course, taxi drivers. Yeah, it's different. I wonder, now, don't say to me, Ben, people were wearing masks in Asia long ago. I know that, people. The point is that they weren't wearing them 95% of people. And so that's not what this is. This is COVID related, you know? And so, yeah, I wonder how long that will continue. If they are seeing it as kind of a lifelong thing at this point, that they are in acceptance with, that they're just going to wear a mask pretty much forever, as long, and it's better to protect them that way than not. I wonder what's the mindset, or is it just right now, just keep on with the masks? It's working, things are improving. Is that the current mindset? I don't know, but you know, it's not going to get me to wear one anytime soon. Yeah, the further you get along this way, I say the closer you get to the center, yeah, the more you start seeing people again without masks, and so it's refreshing. Here's something you don't see nearly as much the further out you go, and that is cannabis shops. They start to become much more scarce. You know, and in the tourist areas, it's every single street, 10 shops. It's a huge contrast. Got this building here by the Marriott, which is much different. Really sticks out, I think. It's like this, I don't even know what to call it. This like brick, you know, fake brick style thing. It's very cool, actually. I don't know, I like that. Let's see, it's the Marriott Executive Apartments, Sukhumvit 101. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Definitely stands out in all the sea of buildings that look similar. Even the ones that look different, I mean, they still have a similarity amongst them, and that one really sticks out amongst all of them. So, bravo, Marriott. I have decided that the next places that I rent in Bangkok, like the next short-term stays that I do here, I'm going to stay in some different areas completely outside of Sukhumvit. I know there's a lot more of Bangkok to see. I'd like to stay on the other side of the river near Icon Siam, and I'd like to stay in a few other neighborhoods that are just way outside of Sukhumvit completely, that are mostly local, that you're probably not seeing very many tourists or expats on a regular basis. It'd be cool to have some short stays in those areas and feel them out, you know? Could be more exciting, actually. Yeah, even just venturing a little bit outside, I enjoy it. In pretty much any country I stay, it's always like that. So just getting a little bit outside of the comfort zones and what I'm familiar with can lead to some exciting times. So yeah, it's also a little bit cheaper typically when you get outside of these areas. So I just realized I don't really have any super necessity to stay over here. I don't need to be by the big malls. And when I say over here, I actually mean more where I usually stay, more near Benjikiti Park, near Asok or Krampong, any of the major stations like that. I don't really need to be there, you know. I don't necessarily have friends over there anyways. My friends are outside of the main areas. I don't need to be near the malls necessarily. I can just travel to the malls. Yeah, no reason to be in those areas at all. So yeah, from now on, I think I'm going to be trying some different spots in Bangkok and just probably staying in a little bit more off the beaten path neighborhood. See that black smoke? So some of these trucks out here, the black smoke that comes out of their exhaust, it's unbelievable. I mean, in America, we have pretty strict rules. Every vehicle, every two-wheel or four-wheel vehicle, you have to bring that to get inspected every year. Make sure that it passes the sound test and that it passes tests with actually emitting certain gases and pollution. It's probably like this in most countries, but of course in Thailand, I don't know if you just don't have to do it or if it's just not enforced. But yeah, you will see and hear every which type of exhaust and emissions happening with vehicles. So yeah, do you guys know, is it just something that they don't make you actually take it and get inspected? It doesn't have to pass? Or are people just kind of doing it anyways? I don't even know. It could be either one, to be honest. So let me know if you have any idea. Check it out. Setting up shop, sell some eggs. Good spot right next to the BTS Bangkok. BTS Bangkok. You know, I've always looked for apartments near this area too. Great area. And even just a little bit closer to the center than where I'm staying, but still super local. Yeah, you can still get that nice local feeling, I think, from Bangkok, and still be a little bit closer to the malls and everything. So yeah, always felt like a good area to stay to me. Even in the like slightly fancy haircut places, 1 hour haircut, 500 baht. Still pretty cheap, you know, $15. But you can definitely find haircuts for $10, $8, $7 if you go to some spots that don't look so fancy. I mean, you start having a lot more stuff over here like Cafe Amazon and Starbucks and all the Western stuff that you're used to, but you also have like some markets. You have tons of side streets that you can go down that have a lot of like stalls, street food stalls. So definitely a lively area over here, and definitely quite mixed with expats and locals. Plenty of massage shops everywhere, of course, no shortage. I mean, in Thailand, anywhere you are, typically it's 200 for an hour or so, 250. You're looking at $6, $8 for an hour at like the lower priced massage places. That's like the standard, you know, and it's up in the air what the quality is going to be at that price. You know, it can be really good or it could be pretty garbage as well. Oh, we got some ice cream in here for 20 baht, 15 baht for ice cream. Are you kidding me? I don't even know. I mean, that is like 20 cents, less than a quarter for ice cream. Here, let's head down this side street right here. See, looks like we have some people eating at this place here. I don't know, this could be some pork soup. Sorry. Looks like pork soup to me. Sawasdee krap, hello. One moment, thank you. I don't know if I'm gonna actually eat here. I just want to check it out. Yeah, it looks to have all the makings of like a clear pork soup, pork noodles stall. Probably pretty good. I might actually sit down and eat there. I'll just omit the noodles, just have some soup. Oh, actually, I didn't bring any money. You see, I just mentioned in another vlog how I do this all the time. I don't like to carry my wallet around, and sometimes I'll bring a little bit of money. Today I just walked out of the house, and that's it. Yeah, we have the classics here, you know, some crispy pork, all the good stuff. Pork balls, fish balls. This street gives me a real, just like authentic Thailand, authentic Bangkok feeling for sure. You know, not much modern, you know, maybe a little bit with stuff like this. But as you can see, all these buildings here, you know, you kind of have the classic multicolored, just like many different types of buildings and colors and design styles, all right next to each other. I really don't know how that came to be with like building in Thailand. You know, I don't know how calculated that is. For example, having a blue, you know, next to tan and orange, how calculated is that when they're building it, when they're painting it? And I just don't know how it all came to be, but it's interesting. I will say that. Mostly everything gated up here on this street. Just like everything on the ground floor gated up. I don't know what that's about either. Even a lot of the like windows up there just like gated off, you know? I don't know if those are just like businesses that are not open or they are not running right now. You know, to my understanding, a lot of people would be maybe running businesses out of their homes in places like this, where they would have the store on the bottom or the restaurants and then maybe be living there. But I mean, a street like this one, it's just so gated up. Or is it just abandoned? I mean, like ones like this are surely abandoned, you know, nobody living there. I assume if the whole thing is kind of gated up, it definitely means that nobody lives there officially. Yeah, a street like this kind of just very interesting to me. I mean, of course somebody's living here when you got clothes hanging, big satellite dish. Wild. It goes down really far too. Very quiet down here. You see there is like a cart. You know, of course this person is mobile, probably not really selling too much ways down here, right? Probably have to take that cart somewhere a little bit more busy, get any business. Yeah, not too many businesses over here. I'd imagine if there is any shops, businesses down here, it's more people just working out of a place, using it kind of like a home office or just like a private location, not selling stuff like a storefront. Yeah, it looks like it's a lot more of the same, or gets quite quiet down there. So I'll head back toward the main road. But so interesting checking out streets like this. You know, I'm sure there are many more like it. But then you'll turn down another street and it's just lined with, you know, busy vendors and stuff like that. And so, yeah, every street looks so different. That's what's crazy to me. Every street to street, things are so different here. I'm gonna walk back the way that I came. Because I walked on the other side of the street coming this way. And there was just no side streets to walk down. It was just all main road and big condo buildings on the other side. So yeah, and I couldn't cross the street. So I'm gonna head back that way because I've been walking for like an hour from my house, and so I don't want to walk too far. I do have to walk back because I didn't bring money for the train or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna head back now. It's still gonna be a nice 2 hours walk, some activity today, so that's good. But let's see, I'm gonna pop down any side streets that look kind of interesting to me and continue from there. I filmed enough along Sukhumvit already and kind of showed some condo buildings. So yeah, otherwise for this video, I would just like to hop down a few more side streets and see what's going on, you know? Like even this one, kind of cool. Kind of, it's like narrow street of just old school residential houses. Then you have your new school Jets 24-hour fitness, which is a couple of those in Bangkok actually. And this street here looks pretty interesting. Just kind of wonder what goes on sometimes. I gotta peek my head in. You see businesses, you know, and you just don't really know. I don't really know. I mean, it doesn't really give me any clarity when I can't read Thai. Places do a good job of decorating with plants, I'll say. That's a common thing here in Thailand. Both for like people's houses as well as their business. They're really good at decorating with plants. See, you have like a little restaurant almost just like tucked away. You really have to look in to really see. Yeah, a lot of places like that. Massage shop, fill your water outside. You got the water machine. And so many businesses in Bangkok, such a big city. And even down all the side streets, it's pretty much lined with businesses and residences. God, these buildings are old. It blows my mind. Helmet area, 100%. You know, I thought all areas were helmet areas 100%. Actually thought it was the law to wear the helmet here. Now, this place looks like a much more Thai style condo. I bet many more Thai people living in a building like that for sure. If it's even a condo building, right? Yeah, that could be something else completely. Let's see. Union Drug Labs. So, yes, I was spot on there. Not. Gotta say, I did wonder about this gated off, like nature-esque area here. Wait till you see the entrance, I'll show you. This place just has like this crazy entrance, you know? Let's see. Huh. Yeah, if anybody knows what this place is, I'm gonna show you guys the Thai words here. Don't really know what this place is, but it looks grand and very privatized. You know, I don't know if people are living inside. Sometimes I get the idea that it's like maybe some royal family type situation in there. Because sometimes when it's privatized and gated like that, super fancy, it can be something like that. But yeah, I have no idea in this case. Kind of the Phoenix Lava Friendly Cafe. Check that out. I thought it's right there, but it's this one. I thought it was just this shop here. I'm gonna go in there and tell them I want to look just like that. I want to look exactly like that. Jim's Burgers. Interesting. Sounds like an American guy, an Aussie guy, British guy. Jim? Must be. Some closed street food here. We got a hostel. US Bury Hostel? Usbury Hostel? God, that's hard to say. Interesting location. Real like a dark little location in here. I don't know if I can see. Wow, that looks pretty grim. Who knows though? Might be nice. Check these guys out. Doing the dirty work. Doing the dirty work, these guys. I wouldn't want to do that. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I think this is the City House condo. Definitely an older building too. That's the kind of thing, honestly, I look for. You usually get a much better like deal. You just get a better unit size-wise for your money, and like location-wise to be on Sukhumvit next to the BTS. Yeah, it's probably substantially cheaper than like the newer condo build. It is for sure. I mean, you just don't get your value. You don't get your money's worth on a lot of the new buildings. Like the units are small. I mean, you have amenities, but the old buildings often have amenities too. And yeah, it's typically like half the price. You know, the price difference, what I'm saying is just it's worth it to get the old building almost always. Unless you really don't care about budget, if you really have the money to spend, then it doesn't matter. Then yeah, maybe go with a nicer new building. But if you're thinking about like budgeting at all, in general, like in Bangkok, I mean even in Pattaya as well, just the older buildings, the ones that do keep them in good order, yeah, the ones that would maintain them well, I'd say the buildings are substantially better value going with the older buildings. That's like my experience across the board in Thailand so far. Yeah, so that building reminded me of like a building that looks nice. You know, you see people cleaning outside. You know, there's security staff outside. I saw a couple people watering like the garden, the plants outside. Looks well maintained, even though it's an old building. Good location, probably good price compared to a lot of these other buildings here. Got some food here, waffles. Let's see. Hello, how are you? Good? Nice colors. I like that. So vibrant. Spring rolls, vegetable rolls. Your typical skewers. Oh, what is this place? Not even 100% sure what this little spot is. Got some fried stuff here. Fruits. Interesting. Purple. Take a step in here, see what's in here. Maybe we have a flower shop. Interesting, a bunch of little food spots, place to buy eggs. Curry and rice shop, wow. Rice with one item, 40 baht. Rice with 3 items, 60 baht. Nice. Not much in terms of curries. Maybe the curries are back there in the pots, I don't know. Not sure. Not sure. Very Thai. These places are very Thai. That's what I'll say. Probably get some good food in here. I should come back here when I actually want to eat, to be honest. Might have to get the name of this place because this is huge. What is this? What is this, folks? How did I not know about this place? Oh, this looks like some good food, too. It's like everything you would want. I mean, all the Thai food. Chicken rice. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, I did not know about this place. I've been in the area now a couple of days. I've actually like walked by this a few times, but I never stepped inside. Oh, wow, look at this. You have everything. Always in people's way. That looks delicious, wow. The smells in here are really good too. It's like big market in here. Just tons of space. Wow. Yeah, we'll definitely be coming back here. I'm gonna ask somebody the name of this place before I leave too. Some desserts. That I don't know what that is, to be honest. Almost looks like cheese. Hello. Is that cheese? Many desserts. Those I see everywhere. Those are like very typical Thai desserts. Pork, straight to the point. Got your minced pork and your, I don't know, pork loin or pork. Not sure what that was, to be honest. Wow. Yeah, nice market here. You even got some denim. Bunch of like little locally made stuff for your house. Pretty nice. Almost looks like Chinese inspired to me. I don't really know. Even have fresh seafood, shrimp. Oh, yeah. Actually, you have everything in here. Wow. This is cool. I mean, not unlike other markets I've seen, but it does have, like I said, it has everything. It's big, has fresh food, like prepared food, and and meats, vegetables. So it's really like a nice all-in-one market. And it's a pretty convenient spot, at least for where I'm staying. It's going to be difficult to get the name of the market. I have to ask somebody. Swadee Kap, what's the name of this market? Don't know. See, it's going to be hard. Let's see. Maybe I can ask the motorbike taxi driver. Swadee Kap, what's the name of this market? Do you know the name? This market? No. Okay, sorry.
I know the bit.
It's okay. Okay, I don't know. Actually, we have a sign right here. Let's see. Kun Yim Market. There we go. Kun Yim Market. If I just open my eyes for one moment, or I should have used Google Translate. Kun Yim. Kun Yim Market. Kun Yim Market. Kun Yim. Kun Yim?
Kun Yim,
Kun Yim. Okay, Kapun Kap. Kun Yim. Oh man. Whoa. What a cool market. A lot of these places also have a sign that says grab, so if you speak Thai, it's quite easy, I imagine, to order delivery for anything that you see in here, you know? Which, I mean, that's convenient, that's nice. Considering there's like very little delivery fees, especially if you live close. Sometimes there can be nowadays with Grab, it's getting a little bit more expensive. I did download the Lineman app and start using that sometimes because a lot of times there's like promos and offers. You can get 60 baht off, 80 baht off. And so I've been finding that useful to check both apps and see which one I can get a better deal. But yeah, I don't often find exactly what I'm looking for because I'm searching in English or trying to search with Google Translate. So it makes it more difficult. If you can properly search what you're looking for in Thai, in Grab, especially like the names of those stands or restaurants, that's going to help a lot. And yeah, that's a nice thing. You know, I struggle with it because of that. So I'm not always finding what I'm looking for on Grab. Hello. How are you? Good? What's this? What is that? Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Ah, building. Okay. Okay. Kapun Kap, thank you. Oh, it's the logo for the building. Okay. I was like, what is this? I thought it was like a, because Udam Suk, I thought it just said Udam Suk with that logo. I didn't know it said one Udam Suk. So that's the name of the condo building. That makes sense. Another thing you see a ton of places, so many clinics. It's so big here, getting like your lips done, getting injections. It's cheap, and most people here see it as very harmless and actually like beneficial for you. Yeah, so people here, to a lot of people, it's a future-proof way to make yourself younger, Botox, stuff like that. I think that's controversial. I don't know enough about it to know if it's good or bad long term, if it's something that will make you need to keep using it to look good, and if you stop using it, you know, are you going to look worse? I don't know. There is people who consistently tell me, no, it's actually going to make you look better long term, even if you stop using it. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm not looking to get Botox. No thanks. I once dated a girl in Thailand, just like casually dated, who was trying to convince me to get it. Who was like, yeah, like she worked at a place, you know, so of course. And she loved to do it herself. She was like, yeah, I can get it for you for free. She really wanted me to do it. I was like, no. Back up to the skywalk. You can see there's an enormous development right here happening. This is going to be a mall, some type of mall. Not sure. I say that because you can see the mall. So I assume it's going to be some type of mall here, but yeah, as you can see, a lot of construction going on, laying the groundwork, the foundation for something big. Now, time to cross the intersection again. And we made it back to the Bang Na station. The meteorological department. That word is so hard. Meteorological. 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 You can still get your Taco Bell, of course. No shortage of your Western fast food fix. 79 baht. 79 baht. $2 Taco Supremes. Oh, not today, Ben. Not today. And I'm back to the BTS bearing. That is my station, my new neighborhood for the moment. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. That was a fun little tour, fun little exploration. I'll see everyone in tomorrow's video.